Welcome to Orlando, Florida. A couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hawkeyes offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Texas's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Peace. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. He's got the tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Looking for a man, it's Yang. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time on a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it. Went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and one, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Iowa has the ball back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Yang. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker is Washington. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun. Jukes his way for more. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the air on third and short. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
Yeah, Reese, This is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? With big size, I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You can tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point splits the uprights. They took it 64 yards right down the field. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big... And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll run play action. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Yang. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Got it in the middle, it's Buck. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
To the air on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets it out fast. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline and the offense will intercept it. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back open in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Yang. He's got an open man. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brock. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes are flying down the field. The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The give to the back. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love it.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the right. Got his man. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Rush is on him. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To throw, it's Yang. Release to the back. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
A first half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Wants to throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Back to throw, it's Yang. Got the back over the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play their hair on fire.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They'll send out the kicker here. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Red pass hits complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Heaves it on the run. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Yang. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Fighting off the defender. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. Oh, and he got a hand on it, it's blocked.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the middle, the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air and getting the block.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Yang. That's caught. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Hawkeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. When up top on second down, that leaves him needing a yard here on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the side.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Longhorns will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air. It's Gang. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They just keep firing. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Finds his big tight end. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line.
26, Texas.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Longhorns in the hurry up.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Buck. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. The screen, and watch out. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete in the middle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Back to throw, it's Yang. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The pull and throw off the RPO. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Peace. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Pierre. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Peace. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. The DBs will back off a bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Peace. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Set back by the earlier sack. Maybe a hint of desperation here, behind and going for it on fourth and long. Oh, they're after him. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.